So setup-wise, I say is good in all these cases, okay, when we're playing these shots. It wasn't really a major issue with the setup. But as you were coming down, the feeling you got to try and do now is this lower half is moving. So if there's like a vertical line up through your left foot, as you go back, you move away from that a little bit, and then you move the lower half towards it. But your lower half's moving a good few inches, but your head's not really moving as much because you're still maintaining your spine angle, so you're coming back into... So what the impact would look like is the hands and arms sort of in line with that lead thigh. Then after the shot, obviously the hands then would release the club through for your normal kind of path shot. What we don't want to do is get the top of the backswing here and throw this top shoulder in that direction, because now you lose balance and the weight would then get too far over here and you topple over, okay? So don't be afraid of the shift of your hips in this direction, okay? It's not a slide. It's just shifting your weight back to the left side and then you rotate. So all of what the Zach about, this sort of stability is more this way. You do that, and then you rotate around the corner, okay? So, but your practice now is going to be doing all this movement here now in your practice. So then when you get the golf ball, you just hit. So the movement now of that left hip now is going to start sort of basically going through your body as you come back to the golf ball. Now there's probably just after impact, if we draw a line through there, there's kind of your lead arm, the club and the hands, and the ball now shooting off the glove face.
Because I think, because it's very similar. I think when I was for the closer forward, he said to me was, think about the practice swing almost like a baseball swing. Don't even. I never like having full practice swings before the shot. I just think,
that's fine.
I just think I'm really reasonably confident I can.
You're going to get confident, aren't you?
Exactly, 70% of the balls as well.
Exactly, yeah.
So I don't want to sort of waste that sort of thing. But I do start to think, and I'll stand there, especially on the tee, I'll stand there and go, actually, Andrew, what you're trying to do here is you're trying to go, you're trying to get... So you make your practice swings, rehearsals. It's a rehearsal. It's not trying to hit the ball, it's trying to think, forget the club, because it's actually, how am I going to get that turn in and how am I going to get back?
Yeah.
To where
so with your wedges and stuff, with that trying to work now, you can just like do a...
You can even with the wedges.
Yeah, of course.
Because I think with the wedges, the problem is there is this tendency sometimes to stand there and just go...
Yeah, you get a bit...
very upright.
Very stick. Because it's a more over the ball setup because the club's shorter. Yeah. So that's bound to create that sort of different angle. Okay,
so I did feel today I played better because I did actually stand up taller.
Yeah.
But I still...
But the rotation from once you make contact here now and your hands say just at that impact position we see there by the arms and by the left thigh, from here now, excuse me, your right hip, right shoulder are going to rotate around. Yeah. So you finish there in a straight line. We don't want to be toppling forward and disappearing out the screen.
And that's
the weight shift that people try and think with their shoulders. They try and hit hard with the shoulders. Yeah. We are still pivoting around the hips, but the hips are going from start position.
And interestingly, the golf training things do get you thinking like that in terms of the turns. So a lot of his, when he does the club stuff, you aren't going like that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's what we're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
You are doing that. But of course, it's
where's that movement started from?
It's a slightly artificial movement because on the golf course, it's there. So it's that sort of muscle memory, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. So, but in terms of your practice movements, you're then trying to make that move. I think that sort of planting into that left foot almost feels like you're pushing into that left foot with the left heel. It's almost like a downhill movement, but not downhill from the shoulder and the head trying to come down.
And in the practice thing, it feels exaggerated.
100%, yeah.
In the actual thing, it is
of course, exactly. Okay. But if your swing folds at this end of the spectrum, exaggerate the practice swing this end of the spectrum, and then when the swing gets with the ball in the way, it'll be somewhere in the middle. That's the theory behind that, okay? So, does that make sense, yeah?
Yeah.
Good stuff. No, very good, Andrew. Well done.